If you receive Social Security and disability benefits, then I have a great news to share with you, as a new check is coming today on October the 3rd to millions of recipients. I'm gonna tell you about it, but do you know that seniors may have to wait to see 2026 Social Security increase, and this increase is going to be delayed according to a number of analysts and experts because of this, as how a government shutdown will impact health agencies and Social Security. If you are waiting for an increase or also waiting for a new payment that is coming today to millions of recipients, then make sure you stay with us till the end of this video. And before I begin, all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's begin. So let's start the video with this very important update, as a new payment is coming today on October the 3rd. This is the official Social Security SSI and SSDI as well as survival spousal benefits payment schedule for millions of recipients. And you can see that Friday, October the 3rd means today millions of recipients are going to receive their payments. But who are going to receive these payments? This is the biggest question. Then look at this. If you received Social Security before May 1997, or if receiving both Social Security and SSI, then Social Security is paid on the 3rd and SSI on the 1st. And this is very important because last month as well, a number of people commented on our videos that I am not receiving my payments. It's the 3rd. What's happening? Well, a number of people are missing their payments, and there is a possibility that you will not be able to see your payment today because of this government shutdown. Well, not necessarily, because government shutdown never affects the payment disbursement, so you need to understand this. But still, if you miss your payment, then you need to do this, and you need to do this right now. Well, first, Social Security Administration recommends to wait at least 3 business days before contacting Social Security Administration about your missed payment. But there's one more thing that you need to do before you contact Social Security Administration, and that is that you need to contact your bank, your credit union, or your financial institution where you receive your direct deposit. By the way, if you are still enrolled in paper checks, then you need to understand that you are not going to receive your benefits if you are still enrolled in paper checks. And the reason is simple. Under the recently passed executive order, or recently signed executive order from President Donald J. Trump, paper checks are gone. Means you need to enroll in direct deposit in order to keep receiving your payments, but you still have time. If you're still enrolled in paper checks, contact Social Security Administration as soon as possible, and you can ask them 2 things. Yes, there are 2 ways that you can receive your benefits. The first one, that you can give them your banking information. Means if you have a bank account in a credit union or in a traditional bank, then you can give them the routing number and the bank account number, so that's how they'll be able to send your payment. But if you don't want that, or if you don't even have a bank account, then you can request a direct express debit card, and your payment will be deposited every single month in this debit card. So make sure that you remember this, as this is very important if you are still enrolled in paper checks. Again, paper checks are gone. You're not going to receive it, but there are a couple of exclusions or exemptions, you can say. The first one is that if receiving direct deposit or using the direct express card can cause any hardships for you, then you can let Social Security Administration know. They will analyze your current situation, and then they'll give you the decision on the spot. And there's another very important reason. For example, if you live live in an area where there is no financial institution or there is no credit union, then you can let Social Security Administration know and they will keep sending your paper checks. This is very important, so please keep this in mind. Now let's move towards this very important update that seniors may have to wait to see what 2026 Social Security COLA means, cost of living adjustment, or you can also say increase, is due to shutdown, because now we all know that government is already going through a shutdown. A number of offices are closed or short staffed. If any government employees coming to these offices, they are not getting paid. That's why a number of them decided not to go to the offices. So you need to understand that customer service, you will not be able to get a hold of anyone, or it's going to be really hard for you. But one thing is very important right here, that when it comes to the cost of living adjustment increase, according to the TSCL, the Senior Citizen League, they recently presented a report, and according to the report, the new increase is going to be around 2.7%, somewhere between $54 to $58 average increase for millions of recipients. Though this is a very minimal increase or a negligible increase, but you need to understand that even this increase is in danger. Why? Because of this government shutdown. You might not be able to receive the actual numbers soon, so as soon as we receive more details, we'll give you. We hope that Republicans and Democrats come together and they come up with a solution so they can end this shutdown, because a number of government workers are also impacted because of this shutdown. So moving towards this very important update, how a shutdown will impact health agencies and Social Security Administration and Social Security benefits. Well, you will keep receiving your benefits. Maybe your food stamps and WIC, means women, infant and children benefit, going to be affected when it comes to getting them renewed. But one thing is very important, that during this time, customer service is going to be impacted the most, because a number of people, either they will decide to work, because if they're going to work, they'll not get paid, and if they don't work, then Social Security Administration, which is already going through worst time when it comes to customer service, their customer service is going to be real bad. So good luck if you call them or you book an appointment. It's going to be real hard for a number of seniors and disabled Americans to get a hold of customer service people. So you need to understand that if you have any issues right now, you gotta wait, because this is the only thing that you can do. But one thing is very important, that if you are worried about your payments, don't worry about it. Your payments are not going to be impacted. You will keep receiving your payments, because in the past 78 years, Social Security Administration never missed a single payment, unless there is an issue with your specific case. Well, remember that when it comes to the increase, a number of lawmakers are pushing this administration to change the COLA metric from CPI-W to CPI-E, means CPI for elderly, because CPI for elderly will analyze the seniors' spending pattern, means how much seniors and disabled Americans spend on their mortgage, on their rent, on their groceries, on their utilities, especially on their prescription, and then they can come up with the new COLA amount. And according to a number of analysts and experts, if they change this COLA metric, it will result somewhere between $300 to $500 increase in benefits. If you support this increase, then write in the comment section, I support Social Security increase. Again, if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support Social Security increase, because remember, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.